Yo, yo, yo. Mark Mark Stereo. Hey, Bargo, how you doing, sweetheart? You all right? Well, that's good. As long as you had a good one. Yeah, it was good. I had a good weekend. I got a lot accomplished. Friday was a good day. I got a lot accomplished. Yesterday, I got a lot of things accomplished, and today I did absolutely nothing but watch sports on TV. All my teams won, so I'm happy as fuck. So it was nice just laying down on the couch and just chilling. Went to my parents for lunch. Had a barbecue down there. Had some good food. I got a good night's sleep. Everything was good. Everything's just Today it's been a good weekend. Energy's great. A lot of people say Aquarius had, some difficulties, but not me. I'm good. I think difficulties come with people's lives and how they live it. That's what I think. Doesn't matter your sign sometimes. Sometimes you put your own shit in your own life. That's my opinion. But to each their own. But this Aquarius had a good weekend. If anything, I'm okay. It's the people around me that always got a fucking problem. So I still get affected, but by other people's energy. Hey Dan, how you doing? But yeah, it's life. But otherwise, it's been a great weekend. The weather was good. Everything was good. I'm just glad all my teams won. Fucking happy. Everybody's good. Mom and dad's good. We had a good lunch. Everything's getting there. Things are slowly but surely getting better and better. All is good. I was busy all weekend, except for today, obviously. Today I just say, yeah, fuck this. Yeah, Friday and Saturday was excellent. Got a lot of work done. Did a lot of work. Did a lot of readings and shit. So everybody's happy. All's good. Can't complain. I'm happy. I'm happy it all worked out. You want a message, Virgo? I was looking for my pen, my two pens earlier, and it's stuck behind here. No wonder. I'm there looking for my pen. I'm like, where the hell I put it? It's over here. As soon as I moved my cards, I found it. That's why I didn't find it. Yeah, I agree. Things always work out, especially if you're a good person and you do good things for people. If you do dumb shit, well, not my problem. But it all worked out. Everything worked out. I'm glad. It was a productive weekend. All right, let me see what I have here. All right. Virgo, your card is composure. Composure. And this says, take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing buildup of frustration or annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. This card encourages you to step into the energy of a zen-like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear or separation. Right now, the angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. There you go. Maintain your composure. There you go. Yeah, it's a nice card. Just reminding you to not let stupid get in the way. Don't let stupid get in the way. So yeah. Yeah. So whatever you want to proceed to do, just make sure you take it one day at a time. No problem, sweetheart. You're welcome. You're hanging in there, Dan. That's good. Keep hanging in there, bro. Everything's gonna be okay. You want a message, Dan, or are you good? If anybody wants a message, let me know. All right. Dan wants a message. Must be Sunday. All right, Dan. Oh, I got this card the other day. I got this card the other day. It's called Angelic Protection. This is your card, Dan. Angelic Protection. And it says, you are protected. The worst is now behind you, and you are ready to move forward beyond the challenges that you have been facing. The past is gone, and your angel guides are encouraging you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that there are opportunities to recognize how far you have come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. When you have reflected on these shifts, leave the past behind and move forward. The present is only a gift if you're able to receive it. If you are facing the unknown at this time, know that your angel guides will show you the next steps and you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you on all levels as you move forward. The angel guides are supporting you and leading you towards a positive experience and outcome. If you have made decisions to make if you have decisions to make or opportunities to take, and you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels who are with you are only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you. So, like I say all the time, if you pray to your past loved ones and tell them to help you, then that gives them the sense of acknowledgement, and then they help. But if you don't ask, you won't get helped. Oh, there you go. 444 equals to 12. 1 and 2 is 3. That's good. That's a good thing. They're just letting you know that they're there. You need their help. Let them know. Closed mouths don't get fed, like they say. So they're basically saying, you're protected. We got you. Don't worry. The worst is over. We're going to deal with you now. We're going to make things happen. You're all right. That's good. Good messages. Yeah, there you go. Keep it open and keep talking. That's good. I don't shut up either. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say and a lot to, express. I always make sure I get my point across. I had a nice steak on the barbecue today with a baked potato and some mushrooms. It was really good. It was so good. Nothing like a nice steak. I don't have them very often. I probably have a steak maybe once a month, but it was definitely worth it. Because my sister and my nephews, they don't really eat steak like that. It's not their thing. So I'm like, well, they went out to dinner tonight, and I said, you guys go out to dinner, and I'm staying here because I'm gonna watch the games. I'm gonna go get myself a steak, marinate it, and I'm gonna make it for myself, and you guys go wherever you want. I don't care. I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying here watching the game. And while I was watching the game, I made a nice steak, baked potato, some mushrooms, bang. I was good to go. And even for lunch, I went to my parents' house and I did pork chops on the barbecue with potato salad. That's all I ate today. I didn't eat no breakfast or anything like that because I knew I was going to have two decent meals. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to eat no breakfast so I can make sure I have a good lunch and a good dinner. Some barbecue time. It was good weather. The weather was perfect for barbecuing. You cooked the salmon and some shrimp frozen. Wife made awesome salad. Nice. That sounds good. I like salmon. Nobody here likes salmon, but I like salmon in the white cream sauce. I love salmon like that. I can eat salmon in cream sauce any day. Shrimp, I love shrimp. I'll eat sauteed shrimp, fried shrimp, whatever, deep fried shrimp, breaded shrimp. I like shrimp all around. That's cool. So I'll take that. And the salad, yes, I love salad too. I've been eating my sister and I we eat salad too. And I don't know what type of sauce it is, Dan, but it's like a white creamy sauce like they use for fish. It's not ranch or anything like that, but it's like a there's a place I eat salmon from, and they always have it in this nice, decent like butter, creamy white sauce. Yeah, it's really nice. It takes away the fishy taste, and it makes it taste really good. But that's the only place I eat it from. I don't make it myself because nobody eats it here. But if I'm in the mood, I'll eat it. I'll eat fish all the time. I love fish. Yeah, it's something I don't know what it's called, but like whatever it tastes delicious. And yeah, but my sister makes honey mustard. She has honey mustard dressing, and she puts that inside the salad with like almonds and walnuts and olives, croutons, Parmesan cheese. And instead of using Caesar salad dressing, she uses a honey mustard dressing, and it tastes really good. I was like, "You sure?" She's like, "Yeah, trust me, it's really good." I'm like, "All right." And I tasted it, and now we don't even eat Caesar salad dressing. We eat the honey mustard dressing instead. It tastes a lot better than Caesar dressing. I'll eat both, but like my lately we've been doing that. And she likes to put like all sorts of stuff inside the salad. So I've been getting used to it, and I eat it. It's something different. Almonds are good for you anyway, but some people don't put all that type of stuff in salads. But it's my sister makes a nice salad. She's good at that. She leaves the regular cooking to me, and she can make the salad. Yeah, she puts olives, green olives with the red little pepper in the middle. She puts those in there. Almonds and like sometimes walnuts or whatever she puts in there. And it's the Parmesan cheese, the honey mustard dressing, and the croutons, garlic croutons. Yeah. And she'll get a head of lettuce and chop it all up. It tastes really good, really really good. And today my mom made potato salad, and she puts boiled eggs in there, a lot of mayonnaise. She puts in there a little bit of mustard, and she puts like peas and carrots in there as well. Sometimes she puts corn. This time she didn't, and it was like the bomb. It was so good. I'm stuffed. Then I made a baked potato. I had potato salad for lunch, and then I had a baked potato for dinner with mushrooms. I had like four mushrooms on a skewer, and I just grilled them on the barbecue. So it was really good, super super good. So I was out in the barbecue twice today, so it was nice. I can eat barbecue stuff all the time. Like I just love the crispiness of and the grilled barbecue, whatever it is. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I made lobster on the barbecue, and it was really good too. It was good. Pickle juice and some white vinegar. Oh wow, that's different. Yeah. That must taste nice too. Yeah, potato salad burger is the best. My mom, she makes the best potato salad ever. Oh boy, I left our house and I was like, fuck man, thank God I didn't eat breakfast. I knew it. Like my mom says, oh, we're gonna have, I want you to do the pork chops on the barbecue, and I'm gonna make potato salad. I'm like, oh boy. I said, I better not eat no breakfast then. I just had a coffee and that's it. Then I went to her house at like 11:30. Then they had the road was closed, and then I had to go all the way around. And then they were doing construction or something. Then by the time I got there, started the barbecue, and we were eating just after 12. So and then I was like, when I left there, I was like, fuck, I'm stuffed. I don't even feel like eating anymore. That shit, it's filling. So then I ate at 12, and then I didn't eat until like 8:30 because I was so full. So then I just ate at 8:30 about 2.5 hours ago, and I'm still full. I'm like, ugh. But it was well worth it. Two great meals to end off my great weekend. I'm just happy I got a lot accomplished. That's all. I've been meaning to do a lot of things, and everything that I had to do, I got done. And I was like, fuck, thank God. I was like, please, man, I just need to get this shit done. And my back was in pain because I had worked like a lot. And all last week, right up until yesterday, I worked like all the time and did what I had to do. Then I took a break here and there. I paced myself. Like I'm learning to pace myself and not get too excited and do too much. So there were some things I had to do around the house. Like, yeah, exactly. It's nice to have, family time and decompress on Sundays. My mom and dad don't like when I work on Sundays. But sometimes I have to, but this Sunday I didn't. This was a happy Sunday because all my sports teams won. So I'm happy. But yeah, I got a lot accomplished. Like I've been meaning to change this. You have like a garden hose outside. We have like three garden hoses around the house, and one of them I put on like a roller by the pool, so it looks neat. And it's like this it's like a contraption like this, and then you stick it to the wall, and then you screw it to the wall, and then you wind the hose up, and the hose is all wound up nice and neat. You just like it's on the hose, and you just wind it up, right? I forget what you call those things, but it's like a hose winder thing, so it's nice and neat and it's not all over the place. So it was messed up. It's been there for like 2 years, and it's deteriorated. And we had another brand new one inside the garage. So I took the old one off and I replaced it with a new one. And now it looks all nice and neat and all decent. Now the hose winds up and you ain't gotta hear the noise and shit. And you know, it's the hose that we use for the pool. And it's all I replaced that, put new screws in it, made sure it was nice and secure. I did some tidying up all around the house. Every day I pick up the dog shit that's all over the yard that she does every day to make sure, we don't get flies and all this shit around here. Um, Sweeping up the leaves around the pool deck and shit. It's just a pain in the ass. There's so much things to do. And then like all day Friday, I was home and cleaned my whole apartment from top to bottom. Washed all my clothes, cleaned my bathroom, washed all my damn dishes, everything, mopped my floors. It felt so good to walk in and smell everything nice and fresh. I washed my dog, gave her a bath, and my nephew's like, "Oh, did you bath Diamond?" I'm like, "Yep." "Oh wow, she smells nice. Too bad her breath still smells like ass." I'm like, "Well, unfortunately, her breath, I give her treats and shit, but it doesn't help." But I said, "There's nothing I can do about it." I said I'm gonna have to get her some different treats. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go down to the pet place and see what they have. Get something else on there. Oda gave me a name of some treats to go get. Actually, I have to go down there and check if they have some dental treats. But yeah, she hates getting baths, and I took the brush and brushed all her old hair off, and it was still all this hair coming off of her and shit. She was shedding like crazy. Um, Anyway, she's fine now. She's over here sleeping. It was fun. Yeah, I had a very productive weekend. And yesterday, I went to my mom and dad's house and took the old satellite dish off and chopped it up into pieces and took it to the dump, the bracket. Now I just have to take the poles down. And tomorrow morning, I take my car in to get fixed because it's having a hard time starting. The glow plugs are all fucked up. So at least it worked right up until today. It worked fine, so it started. So that's a good thing. So tomorrow morning, I'm taking my car in. This year it's been a pain in the ass for my car. It's been acting up. Purina makes a ass biscuit. Yeah. There's a lot of dental treats, but they're expensive, man. They're like super expensive just for like these damn treats in a bag. But I'm gonna check out the ones that Ilda told me. I'm gonna go see if they have them at the shop. I need to get some turtle food too for my turtles. But yeah, otherwise that has been good. It's been a good weekend. Nothing bad happened, thank God. And that's it, pretty much. It's been good. I'm glad I got a lot of things done. Now tomorrow, get my car fixed, and I'll be happy. And while my car is getting fixed, I'm gonna come home and do some more work around here. I gotta I gotta fix my nephew's closets. I gotta take all these. They have like metal like shelves, like the metal shelving that has like the lines in them, like the grill shelves. They're old. It came like it was here when the house was here, and they're all like rusted and they don't want them anymore. So I have to take them all off the closet walls, cover the holes up with some stuff, and then paint the whole thing, and then put new shelving up. So I got half the wood here, and I just need to go get the rest. Then I gotta paint all the wood white, install it all. So I got a lot of work ahead of me to do in this damn house. It's always something to do. I did my closet like 2 years ago. It's all new. So now they want me to do their closet like my closet. So I was like, all right, I'll hook it up for you guys. Fuck's sake. Yeah, so it's nice to be busy. I just need to get a few more things done. I took care of my clients. Their houses are done and they don't need me right now. So I'm like, good. I was like, look, I can't do nothing else. I need to do that. Yeah, walk in closet. Yeah. every room in this house, like every bedroom has a nice walk-in closet. Yeah. It's just that they have old shelving and the poles are like there's no poles in any of them. It's like the actual shelf has like a place where you just hang shit like, but my one I put a long like a pole from side to side so I can hang all the clothes, and then I got a shelf up top. I made it all brand new in my closet, and then my sister wants me to do it to her closet and to the boys' bedroom closet. And I did there's a small closet as you walk in the front door. There's like a closet for guests to put their coats and shit, and them to put their shoes. I already fixed that one too. I put a shelf in there. I put a pole in there. And then after I finish that, I gotta paint the doors. So I got a lot of things to do. Busy, busy. Now that I have the workshop, all to myself, I can cut the wood, measure everything, cut everything, pre-drill all the holes and everything, and then after that I gotta paint everything. So I gotta put 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of regular white paint. So I'm going to cut everything, pre-install everything, and then take everything out and then sand it all and then paint it. So it's still like a lot of work, but I'll hook it up. Marky can. So yeah, I got to do 3 closets. My sister's, and my 2 nephews' closets. It's all old shit in there, so I got to take it all out. I got to untake. I got to take everything out of there, paint it all. I put new lights in there like a couple years ago. Pot lights all in there, so it's nice and bright in there. I painted it like a couple years ago, but now it needs. I need to take all the old shelving out, patch up the holes, and then paint everything, and then put new shelves in there. So yeah, I got a lot of things to do, but I can do it now because I have the workshop and stuff. So I just need to go get like a nice, decent um, miter saw, like one of those saws that you pull down and you cut the wood. I think it's called a miter saw or some shit like that. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetheart? So that's the next tool I need to buy. So I'm gonna buy one of those saws and then hook it up so I can do everything. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting everything done, and I'll be happy. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, I got the pink on tonight. You know, I don't really want to put it on, but you know, I haven't worn this hat. I don't think I've worn this hat before. I'm not sure if I have or not. But, I said, let me use my pink shirt to match it. So yeah. Yeah, how's Emmy's mouth, teeth? Hopefully she's feeling better. Oh, well, that's good. She's going back to school tomorrow. That's good. That's good. At least she's okay. I know that's a pain in the ass, dentist shit, teeth shit. Oh my god, that's one thing I don't like. Hell no. Oh, well, there you go. Like mother, like daughter, then. So that's good. Your mini me is back to normal. Sometimes when my 16-year-old nephew is sick, he's quiet. And then when he's back to normal, he starts shouting and carrying on and making all this fucking noise and aggravating the shit out of me. And I'm like, you were better off when you were sick, you were quiet and decent. Oh, gee, thanks. That's really nice. You wish that I'm sick all the time. I said, no, you just wish you shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes because you're annoying as shit. But yeah, he's all right. They all went out to dinner. Uh, they all went out to dinner tonight, so they had a good time. They came over here and watched the games with me, and they'll watch the game for like 10 minutes, and then they'll go right to their phone. Oh shit, I forgot the game was on. I'm like, no, you didn't. You just love that damn phone and talk to your friends and watch TikTok and stupid ass funny videos and send them to me. And I'm like, look, I'm watching the game. You don't want to watch the game? Then go the fuck back home. Fucking listening to that shit. Like, take a break off your phone and watch the game. And then when they miss a highlight or a play, they're like, oh shit, I was on my phone. I'm like, duh. Like, get off your damn phone so you can see the shit. I tell them off every day. Every day. I tell them, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. All right, man, I know, okay, man. I'm like, no, you don't. Because if I don't say it, you wouldn't have done it. Don't leave that door open. Don't leave that light on. Don't do this. Don't do that. Oh my God, man. They went to the beach today for like an hour and a half with my sister. They played volleyball on the beach. I told my sister, get these mofos out of the house, away from that damn PlayStation and computer, and go to the beach or something. Go to dinner so they're not on there all the time. You get your ass out of the house too and go do something instead of sitting here watching fucking Netflix. What about you? You're gonna be watching the game, sitting your ass on the couch and say, what I've done all week? I worked all goddamn week. I need my time for myself. You guys go and get away from me. Leave me alone. I enjoy watching the game with them, but sometimes they aggravate me. Stop by and check on my friends. They were so high I left. Yeah, those are the good old days. Dan, I used to smoke every day, all day. But I have this August will make 7 years I stopped, and I still can't believe I did. I used to smoke I smoked since I was 17, right up to 40, and then I stopped. I said I can't do this anymore. I used to smoke cigarettes, drink beer, and Grey Goose vodka, and I used to smoke weed every day. But I stopped 4 years ago. I mean, 7 years ago. Before I came on here, I was already like clean from everything, and that's why I'm on here because I can't get high and come on here. A lot of people do it, but not me. I just can't do it. So I don't want to fuck with nobody, and Spirit's gonna be like, "Oh, really? You want to be all high out of your brain reading these people?" No. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my friends, they'll come up to me and they try and hand me weed and shit. Oh yeah, here, I haven't seen you in a while. Here, take this joint, or take this poke of weed, and here, you can have this dime bag. I'm like, look, man, I don't want that. Oh, come on, man, please. Look, I said, look, I don't smoke anymore. It's been 7 years. Really, man, you're lying to me. You're talking shit. Look, man, it's okay. It's free. I'm giving it's my personal. I said, look, man, I told you I don't smoke anymore. Enjoy it in memory of me. Fuck. Like, what can you guys can't take no for an answer? Like, believe me, I'm not doing it anymore. I just don't care. I don't want to do it anymore. I just don't have the urge to do it anymore. I did it so much that I didn't even I just didn't just feel like I just got bored of it and I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of spending money on this shit every day. Then it got too expensive. Then it got too loud and too stinky. And then I don't want my nephews to see me do it or like walk in on me doing it or be like, oh yeah, my uncle smokes weed, he's a drug addict, shit like that. So once they got like 7 years ago, they were, 7 and 8. So, well, 6 and 8. So I was like, you know what? I need to stop now. I don't want these guys to look at me. I'm their idol. So I don't want them to look at me all fucked up and shit. Yeah. And you know what? I'll be very honest. I don't miss it at all. I don't miss it. When I smell it, I don't really care. I just brush it off and like whatever. I don't miss it. I don't care. And my bank account's got more money in it now that I stopped. Because I used to spend a lot of money on that shit. But now I just like, nah, it's so nice not to. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Yeah, it's nice. Even I never have the urge to do it again. Even when people drink around me or smoke a cigarette around me, I don't really care. Like it doesn't affect me anymore. If I watch them, if I see them, or I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. It used to at first. I'm like, damn, I didn't want to know so bad. Then I'm like, nah, Mark, don't do it. Doing good. Your allergies are killing you. Oh man, hope you get better. Yeah, exactly, Dan. I mean, there's been times where I've come home like super fucking blitzed out of my brain, and thank God I've made it home every time. So I always I always say to myself, I'm so glad I don't do it anymore, and like I don't have nothing against it because nothing's like bad unless you abuse it, and so it comes back to you at the end of the day. If you drink and get drunk and do stupid shit, then stupid shit's gonna happen. If you get too fucking high and get in a car and you might sleep on the wheel and kill somebody or kill yourself, that's your fault. You get drunk, that's your fault. So I can't say that weed and cigarettes and fucking alcohol is bad. If you abuse it, then it's your bad. You're the one who abused it, so you're the one who's like an idiot. So yeah, I've had my share, and I'm good now. I don't want any more. And trust me, like I used to get like good shit, and it's like some people would love to get what I had, and here I am, like no, I don't want it no more. My cousin's like, you serious, man? You not gonna do it? And nobody comes up here no more. See, because when I used to do it, I used to have all my friends, or we used to get high as fuck, or have some beers and eat food and watch TV, sports and shit. Now nobody comes up here because I don't smoke no more. So it's so nice. I got my whole apartment to myself, and I don't have to deal with nobody's bullshit. Nobody using my shit. Nobody, aggravating me. And When I go to sleep, I don't have to worry about breathing in all that shit. So yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm good. Oh yeah, Dan. You can look at it like that too. I found that like when I got older, it got worse. Like I got tired fast, I got higher quicker, and like I couldn't my body couldn't tolerate smoking all day. Like, and I found myself like saying, "What the hell am I doing?" I just woke up one summer day in August, and I was like, "You know what, Mark? Today's the day you're gonna stop doing this shit. Let's go have our last one, and that's a wrap." You guys might hear my dog snoring in the background. So yeah, I had enough. I'll never forget. I woke up, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, yeah, today is the day. I'm 40 years old. I need to stop this shit now. I'm like, yeah, I need to stop now. So that was it. I just stopped and didn't need any help or anything. I just outright stopped. I was like, fuck this. Put my mind to it. And that's the thing about me. When I want to stop doing something, I'm gonna stop doing it. Like I just need to say, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm happy that I don't. You see who your true friends are, and you see like how your body changes. And a lot of people I know died from all that shit. So that's another reason I stopped. That was the year my friend died on his bike. We were supposed to go all together, and then we ended up not going because we had to go work the next day. And then he got on his bike. He got drunk, high, and on his way home, he like I don't know. He probably maybe fell asleep on his bike, or he was just like drunk and just weren't paying attention. He his bike went through a guardrail and he went into the ocean and he drowned. And when I found out like the next day, I was devastated because we had just spoken to him like that day. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get crunk, man." I was like, "Look, man, make sure you don't go in your bike and go into somebody's car or whatever," because he didn't drive. But I said, "Look, make sure you go in a taxi or something and don't ride your bike." He didn't listen. And then he was with another guy, and the other guy tried to help him, but it was too late. And right after that, that's when I pretty much stopped. I was like, "Yeah, I gotta stop doing this shit." So I know a lot of people that have died from alcohol and drugs and shit. One of my best friends died from heroin. We didn't even know he was doing it. Within like a month, his whole body deteriorated. It was like somebody took a vacuum and put it in his mouth and sucked his whole all his fat out of his body, and he became sticks and bones. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" It's like, "What type of sickness you have?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I got caught up in heroin." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "I would have never known. Like, you've been smoking weed all your life. What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was so mad at him. And he was like, "Yeah, I just can't. The heroin fucked my body up." And I'm like, "You got to be kidding me." So I was working with his dad, and his dad was like, "Yeah, I didn't even know he was doing it. I just noticed because his body started deteriorating. He was acting weird." And that's it. Once you get on that type of shit, that's a wrap. And he was already kind of like skinny. He wasn't thick. Then about a couple months later, he died. So a couple of my friends died from drugs, and and alcohol, unfortunately. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped. And my grandfathers died from alcohol and cigarettes, tobacco. My godfather, he passed away because he drank a lot of wine and whiskey and shit and fucked his liver all up. My mom and dad don't drink. Man, I was like, yep, that's enough for me. I'm had enough. I need to stop because I don't want to be the next one. Even though I didn't really abuse it like that, but it's still a risk. But it'll do it to you. Yeah, Dan. At the age where the friends aren't here anymore. Yeah, that's like me. I was the type of guy I had everybody up my apartment. When I first moved in here and my old apartment, I always had my boys around. We would smoke and drink and watch sports all day. Hey, oh my god. I can't even hear myself think. All I hear is her fucking snoring. Holy shit. Wait till later when I snore. Yeah? Fuck. Oh, damn, she's loud. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass seeing people pass away from that shit. But we do it to ourselves. So I'm just glad I don't have anybody around here acting crazy and aggravating me. It's nice to be like, have my old place to myself and not have people call me, hey, when you watching the game, I'm coming over. Yeah, I'm bringing this, I'm bringing that, blah, 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 and they're using my shit. And I'm like, yeah, fuck off. Hey, Rudy, how you doing? Hey. Oh my God. This damn dog. I don't know if you guys can hear. She's like snoring ridiculously loud. I had to wake her up twice just now. She's like doing off it. Holy shit. Oh boy. And everybody says, retrograde. And it's always everybody else around me, even my damn dog. I swear when I put the AC on, it's even worse. She got that cold air gun on top of her, and she's like, she stopped for now. I never seen a dog that snores so damn loud in my life. She's like unbelievably loud. I can't wait to like go over to my workshop area. I'm gonna have like my setup over there. I really am. Like I can't. I'm gonna leave her over here, and I'm gonna go over there, so I don't have to deal with it. Cause she's like too fucking loud, man. She aggravates the shit out of me. Can't even hear myself. I'm here talking, and I'm like talking really low and shit. All I hear is, I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I'm so glad I don't have nobody sleeping with me. Cause that shit will piss me off if I wake up listening to your ass snore in my bed. I know she's doing it again. You hear? Yeah. I literally wake her up and she goes right back to snoring again. Oh boy. It's gonna be one of those nights. Now she stopped. Fucking dog. Pain in my ass. That's like my mom. My mom says, when your dad snores loud, I go straight to your old bedroom and I go sleep in there. I'm not listening to that shit all night. And I was like, guess what, mom? Ain't nobody listening to me, and I ain't listening to nobody. Hell no. Rudy, I see you donated, sweetheart. You can go ahead and ask your question. I told my mom, fuck that. I ain't letting nobody fucking do that shit to me. I'm like, fuck you, goodbye. If my girl was snoring that loud like my dog, I would like, babe, yo, shut the fuck up. What? I'm sleeping. I said, no, you're not. You're fucking snoring. You're loud. You're cutting fucking trees down. You sound like a goddamn chainsaw. She's tired. Tired of doing what? She don't do shit all day. She can be tired. All she does is eat, sleep, and shit. She ain't running no marathons. Look. Look at her. You fat piece of bacon. Shut your ass up. That's what you look like. A thick piece of bacon over there licking your fucking chops. Look at you. Licking your damn chops. Snoring like crazy. Don't you know I'm live? Turn it down, sweetheart. I tell you already, when I walk up those steps, that's when you can start snoring. Okay? I'm gonna have to get you one of those things you put on your nose that you see on TV so you don't snore. All right? Turn it down. I'm live, okay? Fucking dog. And she's just like looking at me in the corner of her eye and licking her chops, like yeah, whatever, bruh. Don't wake me up. I'm fucking snoring. You want to know if you should move to Texas? As long as they know your exes ain't there. All my exes live in Texas. Yeah, I know. She's like, shut up. I'm going back to sleep. I'll snore all I want. I love her to death, but she aggravates the shit out of me. When I tried to wash her yesterday, when I gave her a bath yesterday, she gave me such a hard time. She hates water. And when I start bathing, she like crouches down to say, don't touch me. I don't want this shit on me. And I'm like, stop it. No. I'm like, fucking like, and she puts her tail between her legs because I'm arguing with her, right? And I'm like, you've done this shit. Like, you're almost 10 years old, dog. I bath you like every 2-3 months, because I know how much you hate it. Like, just get it over and done with, you moron. Like, let's go. She's so fucking annoying, man. And I have to like put her on a leash and like make sure she doesn't run away from me. So I tie her up to give her a bath because she'll run away. Such a fucking pain in the ass, man. I'm like, just get it over and done with. You're gonna smell nice and clean and feel nice and clean. No fleas, no flies, no ticks, no nothing, man. Come on. Damn fucking dog. Then when she's all clean, everybody's like, oh my God, she smells so nice. Oh my God, look at her. I'm like, yeah, try doing it. She don't want it. My pit bull, he used to love getting a bath. He didn't give a fuck. When I gave him a bath, he saw me coming, he'd wag his tail. He'd be like, yeah, bath me. I'm fucking dirty as a mofo. You can bath my ass. Wash my ass and wash my everything. Go ahead. I'm good. He would shrug it all off, and then he'll try and bite the towel when I dry him off and shit. This dumb bitch, she fucking runs away from me. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. All right, should Rudy go and live in Texas? Should she move to Texas? Well, if you do, you might not be happy at first because you're going to be still living the way you don't want to live. But um, if you do, like in the beginning, obviously it'll be hard moving and everything and getting there. After that, I see you like still being unhappy and being disappointed. But once you get a job and you start making money there, then it's all gonna change and you'll feel a lot better. So I get like a flip floppy energy here, where it's like you're gonna continue to have like the old ways, that and the way that you live, and you're still not gonna be happy. You're gonna feel like things are not worthwhile. It's not a worthwhile change. But once you start to like have the once you start relying on yourself and like having more self-confidence and you get everything organized, you're going to be some days it's going to be like I'm glad I did, and then some days you're going to be I'm glad I did, or I should have never came here, or I'm disappointed I'm still not getting what I want. Then at the end here, I'm getting like after 3 months, you might be like, you know what, now that I have this nice job, things are better now because I've been here for 3 months. So if you go, it's gonna take at least 3 months to adapt, which is, pretty much normal. Can't expect to just go somewhere and everything just be, great. So I feel like so what the cards are telling me indirectly is if you were to go there with a job already, then you'd be all right. So if you can get a job there and then move, then you'd be all right. But if you move and without a job, you're gonna take a while before you get one. You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting like 3 weeks to 3 months. You're gonna have to like you're gonna still be feeling like you didn't make a worthwhile change. So I'm getting like it being like a bitter experience, and you being kind of discontent about doing anything. Well, the thing is doing that is a huge change. But that's what I'm saying. The cards are saying basically that if you can get a job there, then you move and you'll be fine. But if you go there without a job, that don't make no damn sense, right? So if you go, make sure you got a job first, which is common sense, really. But that's what it's saying. And if you do get a job there, it'll be a good one. So I got the Three of Wands here, which means, to me, that means getting a good job. So you can do it if you want to, but just make sure you got a job before you go, which is, like I said, which is common sense. Mhm. Well, I'm getting like it's best just to stay where you are unless you find something. And if you also, what I'm getting is like children. So your children might not want that change, or they might not adapt to it like you want them to. Yeah. It's telling me don't move this year. It's saying if you do move, don't do it this year. That's what it's saying. moving takes a lot. That's a lot to do with me. I don't have. I can't see myself moving out of Bermuda, to be honest. A lot of people do, and then they come running back. You know, me, I ain't going nowhere. Fuck that. I've had chances to move, but I'm like, no, no. I don't want to be in no big ass fucking country and dealing with your bullshit. I'll stay right here on my little rock. Fuck that. I know. Like even next year, Rudy, it's saying that it's going to be very difficult for you to move. Sometimes we're in the right place. We just have to like, make the best out of where we are. Yeah, there you go, Marley. You know. Oh yeah, of course you have to plan. You just can't say I'm moving and then moving and you fuck up your life. Let me tell you a story about moving, right? People here in Bermuda think that, oh yeah, Bermuda's expensive and fuck this place. You see the same people every day. I don't care if I make a lot of money. Everything's expensive. Wah wah. They cry like little bitches and they diss Bermuda and say how fucked up Bermuda is and blah blah blah. Then they go away to Canada or the States or wherever. And then about not maybe like 6 months later, I'll hear about them coming back home crying. Or a year later they'll come back. It happened to a kid that was in my nephew's class. Him and his parents moved to Canada and they thought it was going to be all hunky dory and all great. Within 9 months they came running back home. And now they're back here and he's back in school and everything with my nephew. And I said, let me tell you something. When you're meant to be somewhere, you're gonna be there. If you move and you alter your life, you're fucked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bloom your plant. Yeah, grass ain't always greener. No, no, hell no. Yeah, exactly. You got to do it right because you got to do what's best for you and your children. You know. And there's many times I wanted to leave Bermuda too. You know, and go to Boston and live. And then I'm like, I was this close to like going to Boston or Atlanta. When I was in Atlanta, I almost bought a piece of property and bought it like a house next to my friend. It was 110 grand. And I had good money at the time and I was going to get it because he had bought his for 110 grand and there was one right next to him for like the same price. And I was going to live in the same neighborhood, same thing. And this is probably back in like 2006, 2004, something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move ATL. I'm getting the fuck out of this country. I'm sick and tired of Bermuda. Fuck Bermuda. I'm going to ATL. My best friend's out here. And then I was like, nah, I can't do this shit, man. This is gonna be too much. Like I'm gonna be out here all by myself with my friend. Then I gotta get like status, and then I gotta like marry somebody here in order to get, to be secure here. And I'm like, how fuck I'm gonna do all of that? Then my best friend was like, yeah, why don't you just see how it goes, see how it goes. All right, Virgo, take care, sweetheart. Have a good week. So I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go back home. But I know a lot of people that move and regret it. And I know a lot of people that move and it's the best thing they ever did. So it's all good. The only thing I've moved is from my parents' house to in my apartment and from my other apartment to here. I've lived in 3 different houses in my whole life. That's it. I lived at my mom and dad's house, and I lived at my other apartment, and now I'm at this apartment. I've lived in 3 different places. That's it. But I've lived in Bermuda. I've never lived nowhere else. I just can't see myself going anywhere. Unless you can give me a better life than this, then I'll take it. But if you can't give me a better life than what I live now, then I don't want it. And that's how I live my life. I'm like, fuck that. Yeah, I can't, there's nowhere else that I want to live. And one thing, I love Boston, I love Atlanta, and I would love to live there because, I'm used to those places. I love those places. I've been to those places all my life. And I would love to go to Portugal and live too. Because I have my family out, some family out there, and I speak the language and I know I can make it. But the only other place that I can live and not need to marry somebody there is the United Kingdom, which is England. Because Bermuda is a British colony. So I can go live in England right now, no problem. I can live there, work there, because I have an English passport. So Bermuda passport is like an England passport. So I can go out there anytime I want to live and be out there all I want. But I don't want to go there either because it's too fucking cold. And I don't want to be talking like this all bloody day, man. And then the food's different, life is different. I just can't like deal with that shit. I'd rather be home and say fuck everybody. I love being here. This is my home. This is my life. I have my business. I have my family. I have a great apartment. I live in a great neighborhood. Like I'm good. I don't really want to go nowhere. Yeah, I'm in a spot of tea. But see, I can live anywhere in the world because I do psychic shit, see. So I can do this for a living. I can move anywhere I want and do this for a living. It's simple. And I can make a living off of it if I live somewhere else. And here too if I want to, but I don't. A spot of weed, no, no weed for me. Those days are over. Yeah, exactly, Rudy. When your time comes, you'll move. Sometimes you might not even have to. Life gets better where you are. And if you feel like you have to move, then move. Some people have to move because they know it's the best thing for them. And I just one thing about me, like I just don't want to move because Bermuda is like the place for me. I can't see myself living nowhere else. But I don't know what my life is gonna bring. I don't know. I might meet someone here that's from another country and end up getting married and then living 6 months there, 6 months here, or that person might be like, look, I can get you a better life, if you live with me in Australia or some fucking bullshit like that. I don't know. And if she's a sugar mama, I'll go with her wherever she wants, as long as she's paying. All I gotta do is give her some B and then, take me everywhere, baby, pay for my shit. It's cool. But that's in like, a perfect world. So that ain't gonna happen to me. I ain't that lucky. But I'm lucky now being here. I live in one of the best countries in the world, in my opinion. So I don't give a fuck what anybody says. To me, I'm good. I live in a great place. Nice and small. I can do what I want. And I ain't gotta worry about nobody aggravating me. I ain't gotta worry about being in war or people trying to kill me and shit. Dumbass shit like that. I'm good. I'll stay right here. I love being here. Sometimes it takes a minute to get done. Yeah, Marley, it's like that, Sometimes you're in a place where you don't want to be anymore. It's just the life. It's life. But if you're gonna better yourself and get your own place, then that's great. And that's the best part of it. It's like when I came to this apartment, it's a better I upgraded. This is a better apartment than what I was living in, and a better neighborhood. Um, and I had, I didn't have a washer and dryer at my other apartment. I do here, so I don't have to go to the laundromat or take my clothes to my mom's. So that was the first plus of me moving here is it had a washer and dryer, laundry room. And that was a big plus for me. But yeah, you're welcome, really, no problem. But yeah, moving is a big task. I remember when I moved out of my apartment and came here, I had to bring all my shit over here. Man, that shit's so fucking annoying. I told my sister, I'm not moving nowhere unless you kick me the fuck out of here, which that ain't happening anyways. She always dreads the day that, I have somebody and I move out and go live with that person. Or I say, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm comfortable where I am. I said, she come live with me if she wants. If not, I don't give a fuck. It's bad enough I got the damn dog over here snoring every fucking day, aggravating. I'm good. It's just hard to move when you have a family. So I can't even imagine doing that because I remember my sister moved here when she had her two boys and they were two and the other one the oldest one was 2 years old and the youngest one was like maybe a year, just going a year when we moved here. Actually, no. Yeah, he was like a couple months. Fuck, that's right. So I remember my sister gave birth to her second boy. We were already packing to come here because they needed a bigger place, which is perfect. And now I'm here. There's a lot of people that live in different countries that come here and they never want to leave. Like my parents. My parents came from Portugal and they were like, "Fuck that! I ain't going back. I'm staying here for the rest of my life." They came here 60 years ago and they've been here ever since. They go visit Portugal, but they never wanted to go back and live there. They want to live here. This is their home. You know? So when my dad was 18, he came here. So my dad's been here for 62 years, and he never wanted to go back to Portugal and live. He was like, "Fuck that place. I'm living here. Everything's better here." And I was like, "I'm glad you did, because I love being here, even though I would have loved to live in Portugal too. But it's all good. I can visit." All right, Ninja. Good night. Take care. The only way I would want to move is just to like see all the games and shit. But it's all good. I can always go there and watch them. Yeah, exactly. When you have a big family, it's worse, Rudy. That's why when you asked me, I was like, "Oh boy." Yeah, I'm starting to yawn. I need to go get my ass to bed. It's midnight here, so I have to take my car into. I have to take my car at 8 o'clock to the shop to the mechanic place so they can fix my glow plugs and make Betsy better again. Betsy's having a hard time starting. You know, her glow plugs are not doing too good, so I'm gonna have to get. I have to wake up at like 7:15 tomorrow and get ready, and then take the car in at 8. So I need to get my ass to bed too. All right, Marley, take care. Have a good week. Hope you enjoy your day tomorrow. Hey G, I saw you donated. I was just about to leave. You called me right before I left. Right before I was about to leave. I ain't left yet. I just got your donation. I was like, oh, you lucky. You called me at the last minute. How you doing, bro? You all right? I gotta sneeze. But I yawned instead. Oh my god, that was weird. I wanted to sneeze and then I yawned. Oh, that was weird. You can ask your questions when you're ready, G. I got the donation. Thanks. No problem, Rudy. All right, G. I'll check. I'm sure you will, Rudy. There's tons of cars out there, you know. I'm sure you'll find something. Yeah. G, I would say that your nephew is a lot of there's a lot of communication with him and other people. He's doing a lot of talking. Um, like he's very worried and he's very concerned, and he's embarrassed to be there. Um, he finds the situations there very difficult. He feels like he's always in going through type of some type of trouble and changes and things like that. Um, I see him like also feeling like he's also dealing with other people, obviously, and he's dealing with someone that he don't want to make a mistake with or whatever, and he's dealing with a lot of conceited people, people that form disunions, and he doesn't make tries not to make any mistakes. Looks like he keeps to himself a lot too. Like he just holds his own. I don't see him like in any serious trouble, but like he stays away from any type of danger or new troubles or anything like that. But the good thing is he talks a lot to someone or some people, and I see him like constantly talking and like moving, and he's doing things, he's advancing, and he's making the right decisions. He's trying not to make any mistakes, but there seems like there's some people around him that like he's worried about or he needs to like watch out for, obviously, because when you're in jail, that's like an issue, obviously. But he's very alert, he's smart, and he's alert, and he's awake to the danger, and he's awake to like he's very active, like he knows what he has to do being there. And he's still like unknown about how things are gonna pan out for him. Like he's still not very sure on what's gonna happen to him and how everything's gonna pan out. That's what he's worried about, and that's what like he's thinking every day. But like I don't see no like conflict or no like bad things. I just see that, he feels worried and he feels concerned, and you know any difficult things that happen, he just like tries to face it, making sure that nothing bad happens. Like, you're welcome, G. Like sometimes he doesn't get any sleep. Obviously, like he might be like having sleepless nights. Obviously, he's not happy, like being there. But looks like he's holding his own. Looks like he's like doing what he has to do for himself. So there's only so much you can do there, but at least he's talking, to people. There's a lot of communication with him, talking to people around him. Yeah, sure, G. I was just about to ask you what else, if you needed anything else. Good night, Rudy. Take care, sweetheart. Hopefully my car gets fixed tomorrow, Rudy. Hopefully they got all the parts and they solved the issue. They said they do, but we'll see. Hopefully it's alright. And hopefully it's not too expensive and I spend all this fucking money. I've already spent $2,000 on my car already this year, fixing the power steering pump and all this brakes and shit. It's always a fucking issue. Yeah. Spirit will help me out. All right, a general for you, G. Let's see what we got. When I get a new car, I would have gave you mine, but I can't. I'm far away. Yeah, I'll be all right. All right, G. All right, so what I'm getting here is you might be dealing with a man that's in higher power. It could be your boss, or it could be like someone that has authority. If you have authority in their job, this could be you. Feeling accomplished or confident, or feeling like you have to do things right, and do things now. What I get as far as like in general with work, you might have no ambition, or you might feel like people around you are delusional, and excuse me, and you might feel like lazy at times, or you might feel some intriguement or feeling intrigued that sometimes you might feel lazy other times, or you might feel like people around you are delusional, or they're hypocrites, or they just make you feel like a certain way. Sometimes at work you might just feel like a lack of ambition. um you might have some distractions, you might be confused at times, you might be saying, fuck, I can't make no mistakes, I can't make any errors. um Sometimes you just want to be alone and just like not deal with anybody. Mentally, you might have anxiety, or just have like a feeling of loneliness, or a feeling of, hey, I need to get rid of this confusion, and really need to distract myself with positivity, or distract myself with something different, or getting your mind off of something, and having it, focused on something different. You also might feel like you have like some bad luck sometimes, or you just not, or you feel let down, or you feel like, your work experiences are not as satisfactory as you want it to be. But there could be a man that's trying to like help you. It could be a brother, could be a father, or it could be like a boss or a coworker. And this man might be older than you, and he's like accomplished, and he's willing to help you. And if you are not getting help from this person might attempt to help you. Or if you're thinking about asking somebody for help, this could be the man that helps you get what you need or get what you want. Um, and if there isn't nobody, then this could be you. Like, spirit wants you to take authority. They want you to be mature. They want you to be a leader. They want you, like, to be stable, to be confident, and to feel like you can get things accomplished. Like, there's no reason why you can't be accomplished. But I see a lot of, like, up and down thoughts about, being worried or confused, or like, being let down by people, or just like not feeling like you're getting anywhere. And that could be coming up, or it could be happening already. So in general, like, what I'm getting overall here is, as long as you're stable and as long as you're mature and confident, then these things, these tasks you're dealing with or about to deal with, you just have to take it in a mature way, and just feel like, hey, look, I can accomplish anything I can. I just have to get over this hump or get over this bullshit. So in general, just try to face everything equally, and try to face everything, on a steady pace, and try not to, like, get yourself too worried about what you can't change, and be mature about things. Like, don't be petty or anything like that. Just try to make things happen to feel more stable, more confident. I don't know if that made sense to you. You're welcome, G. Work has been up and down. Yeah, it's gonna continue that way. But so, like, if there's a man there that if you have a boss that's a man, he wants to be like, he wants you to be more like, not worried, and just do what you have to do. Um, like, he just wants you to just deal with work. He might think that you're not, like, really care about work anymore, or you don't have, like, the drive you used to have, or he just feels like you're just worried about too many things. Like, he might doubt you or something like that. But if he's cool with you, then he could, like, it could be like just you feeling like you're up against the wall. Well, that's probably what it is then. If you're getting in trouble, that's what that's about. It's you feeling like mentally drained, feeling anxiety, and they're the man that's in charge. He's, a mature authority type figure. So he's gonna be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, you gotta do this, and hey, you gotta, that strict mentality. So in general, that's what I see. Like, this guy being that type of person. Like, I don't feel like he hates you or he has something against you. Like you just said, they're mad strict. So they want to make sure everything goes according to plan. So try not to let the strictness. So now that I hear you say what you're saying, try not to let the strictness and everything, get to you. Because that's like, at the end of the day, G, if you do your job and do it to perfection, then there's nothing to worry about. And that's what I tell everybody. The only way to beat the strictness and to getting in trouble is to be mature, be confident, do your fucking job, and that's it. It's simple. If you do your job, there's nothing to be worried about. And that's all that matters. That's my opinion. And that's also how, like, I when I worked for people, I always made sure I did my job. Even now when I'm on my own. When I go work for a client, I make sure I do my job perfect. So that way I don't get in trouble with them. They're not saying, hey, I paid you for nothing or whatever, yada yada yada. I give them nothing to complain about. I know sometimes that's hard to do, but you have to do it in order to be, successful and not have no worries on your end. So my suggestion to you, bro, is do what you have to do. Do what you're required to do. And if you do that, you won't get in trouble. And that's what the cards are saying. Like mentally, just know that hey, look, it's strict. You know it's strict. Don't go against the strictness. Just do your job. And then if you do it, there's nothing to be worried about. They can't say shit to you if you're doing what you're doing and you do it right. You know? And then you got to put yourself in on the other side. If you were the boss, and if you're not doing your job, they're gonna get somebody else to run the company or run the business or run the area. So you have to look at it both ways. You know, being an employee, being an employer, and being a business owner. It's all like jobs that we have to do properly. If not, you can be replaced. That's why I went on my own. You ain't replacing me. So that's my advice, bro. Just keep doing what you have to do, Yeah, and that's all you gotta do, bro. Just do your job, man. That's it. So that way you don't get in trouble, you know. And that's it. There's if you every time you get on that train and you make it a smooth trip, then you know you've done your job. Anything else that gets in the way, that's out of your control, right? So if you make it a smooth trip and you do your job, then there's nothing that they can say. You know? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's crazy out there. I know I've been hearing a lot of bad things out there, but it's just the way it is. It's gonna be crazy sometimes. It's gonna be great sometimes, and some other times it's gonna be like, what the hell am I doing? You know? Yeah, I know, man. Just keep the faith in yourself. That's all that matters. Just you have to deal with crazy people every day. I deal with crazy people every day too. Not New York style, but New York is like a whole nother ball game than Bermuda, obviously. But you know, like I keep saying, just as long as you do your part, and that's all that matters. So the cards are saying it's gonna be difficult, but the cards are also saying you can be okay if you do what you have to do, which is common sense. So every time you get on the train, bro, pray, ask for help from spirit, and just pray to God that everything's okay. And if you do your part, they'll help you do yours. You know? All right, bro. I'm gonna get out of here. It's past midnight, and I need to wake up early tomorrow and take my car to the shop. So it was good seeing you. I wish you luck, and I know you'll be okay. And just keep thinking about just doing the right thing, and that's all. If you do the right thing, there's no trouble. Just pray, believe in God and yourself, and you'll be fine, bro. I know it's hectic. I know the world's crazy, but we can handle it. You can handle it. All right, bro. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I should be here tomorrow at some point in time. No problem, G. Have a good one, man.